Halfway between Orange County and San Diego is a little place called Palomar Mountain. And today we have a treat because we got Scion to let us borrow one of their 2013 FRSs for a week. Now, if you've seen any of my reviews before, you know that we love this car and I just can't wait to get into it. And what better way to start off our trek than with a race up top of Palomar Mountain. Now this is a great out-of-the-way observatory halfway between Orange County and San Diego. And if you've known anything about this area, it's just full of great twisty turns and tight little things, but it's fun. You have to try it. The only thing, watch out for the bikers. We're gonna go have some fun. See you in a little bit. You may know how much we like the FRS, but what you may not know is how much we love driving the FRS on roads like this here at Palomar. With the tight, twisty turns and just switchbacks, and it's fun. There's no other way to describe it. The one thing though, with the FRS, with its 200 horsepower flat 4, you have to keep working the gearbox. You have to keep it up in the 4,000, 5,000 RPM range. After all, it is a 4-cylinder. 4-cylinders really only start screaming once you get them up high, and you got to keep it up high. So you kind of have to work the gearbox if you want to keep your speed up and keep going, but that's not what this car is about. This car is about momentum. It's about keeping your speed, not really having to slow down, because you could just turn in, go right into any corner you want, and this thing will just keep going. I mean, you could just feed in more and more steering, and it'll keep turning. And the other thing is, going uphill, it's not such a big deal, but the brakes are fantastic. So just with that little extra added weight, you just tap it, turn it, and go. And I mean, it's fantastic. Now, one thing you have to remember here on a road like Palomar, this is a public road. It's not a racetrack. So be careful, take your time, obey the speed limits, and most of all, watch out for bikers. But remember to have fun. So while we were working the car hard on the uphill, keeping it in the sweet spot at like 4,000, 5,000 RPM, working the gearbox hard just to keep it going, keeping our momentum up, the downhill is completely different. It's what this car was meant to do. You just carry your momentum, it goes through turns at any speed you want, hit the brakes as late as you want, it'll stop you, the car's light, the brakes are great, they grab, you can feel the front end dip and just turn in, and the car goes wherever you want it. I mean, the FRS is not about power. It's all about enjoying the drive. And I mean, this is a car that you can actually really drive 10/10ths. Most cars, you can't get out there and push a Viper. You can't push a Z06 Corvette. You can't push a ZL1 Camaro. You're gonna get burned. But an FRS, you can have fun all day long at full throttle.